What's up guys, Aaron Cruz here, personal trainer, Functional Aesthetics EC. Today I want to show you a couple of homemade piece of exercise equipment that I'm making. So in some of my videos you might have seen that I had a sled, also homemade, that I use for some of my workouts. However, due to time constraints, etc., I was just using a tie-down strap, that you can ratchet down as the pulling strap for the sled. That's all fine for me, but as I start getting more clients, not everybody is real keen on using that strap to pull heavy weight. It kind of digs into your hands. It's not the most comfortable thing. So today, in combination, while I'm doing a little weightlifting here too, in between back and forth, I've been working on creating a new handle for the sled using a steel pipe, a couple eye bolts, things like that. I'll be showing you what I'm doing on that in this video, and then in subsequent videos I'm going to also be showing, as I get more time to work on these things. I'm also going to be working on getting a neutral pull bar for the cable rowing machine, so I can do neutral grip pulls. I can adjust the hand position and angle when I'm doing that, just to kind of add a little variety and spice to my workout. So without further ado, we'll get into the video, show you what I'm doing. Really basic in this one, but it still might be fun to watch. Other than that, the workout I'm doing right now, I did some bench presses, started out doing some deadlifts, just doing kind of a basic 5x5 routine with the deadlifts, and then adding some shoulder presses in there, as well as some a little bit of work for the upper back as well, and a little bit of delt work too, although I already did some of that, so I don't know how much more I'm going to add into that. But anyway, we will see you on the flip side. Sit back, enjoy the video. Alright, so I don't do this kind of work a lot, so I didn't know if it would warrant it to go and buy a vise. I did stop by the hardware store yesterday to check out some vices and stuff like that. Saw some ones that I really liked. However, spending 80 bucks on something that I might not use all the time, I was going to try to see if I could do this without using a vise. So I started out, this is the second drilling that I'm doing. I'm ultimately looking to get a 5/16 or slightly larger hole to stick the eye bolts through. Started out with a really small drill just to get the hole started, make the drilling a little bit easier and faster. And so kind of been working my way up in drill bit sizes. So we're gonna get started here on the drilling. Oh, and one more thing. So you might have noticed I've been using the top of my toolbox here because it has a nice groove in there. The pipe fits there, and I can kind of clamp it down with my hand pretty good. It's been working out great so far. I mean, the pipe's not rotating or anything like that when I'm trying to drill, so I think this might be a really good cheap option for me to make this thing. Alright, like a knife through butter. Alright guys, so after getting warmed up a little bit, that 205 that I was originally going to do for my 505 is feeling a little bit light. So I tacked on another 20 pounds, doing 225 here. Not super heavy weight by any means, but good enough for me. I kind of an eclectic when it comes to fitness, do a lot of different things, calisthenics, running, strength training, kind of like to be a hybrid athlete. But at any rate, here we go. Get into this one. Sometimes you just got to do another task in between your sets. The longer you rest, you can do a little bit more reps. Anyway, take a little bit of rest period. Maybe I'll do some more drilling to then get into my shoulder presses. All right, so also feeling a little bit warmed up here on my shoulder presses, so deciding to level that up a little bit as well, add another 10 pounds. Again, not super heavy weight by any means, but I mean, it's good enough for me. Doing 100 pounds here, I'm gonna try to go for at least 4 or 5 reps. Good enough. All right, so a great way that I find to recover after difficult work or after doing pressing exercises, even sometimes doing deadlifts and stuff like that, is to just hang so your arms over your head, kind of opens everything up a little bit more, and for me at least helps me recover a little faster. In some of my other videos you might see me doing handstands as well. This also I feel helps to circulate that blood. If you're doing upper body stuff, helps to get that blood circulated up there from the legs a little, so you recover that upper body portion a little bit faster. Also puts your thoracic region in a more ideal position for breathing, provided you're pressing through and doing that kind of like reverse scapular row or doing kind of like a scapular row into the floor while you're doing the handstand. So give it a try, and we will get back to more drilling and potentially more deadlifting after that. All right, just kidding. Feeling like I need to get a little for those lats. You know, sometimes you get warmed up and you're doing stuff and you feel like, man, I gotta add that in too. So I'm gonna throw in some 1-arm dumbbell rows. Did a couple yesterday, but apparently, for whatever reason, I didn't fully work out that muscle. And you know, sometimes you gotta, you know, take a longer warm-up period before you fully utilize that. Also, from my time being a distance runner in the past, I have this kind of slower system that takes me a while to get going. Once I get going, I can go for a long time. So a lot of times I respond better to a little bit more volume in my workouts, although I have been doing lower volume recently just due to the time constraints of my business. Alright guys, so for our final set of deadlifts, bumping it up again by yet another 30 pounds to what my typical weight is, at about 255, pulling that. The last one felt so good that I figured 5 reps with this would be no problem. So Alright guys, there you have it. My latest piece of homemade gym equipment. Also made the pull-up bar here that you see me using frequently. Anyway, this one here, just to be used on my sled. Hopefully in a video coming up, I will show you me using it on the sled. I may even put some of that like cloth electrical tape or whatever around the handle here to make it a little bit nicer. But really simple, basic, easy to use. The only thing I might have done different maybe is, and fortunately because of this being a threaded pipe on the ends here, I can actually add a coupling on here and then extend the length of the pipe out. So if I want to do sled rowing with a wider grip, you know, and work more of the rear delts as well as the rhomboids, as opposed to more of the lat muscles when I'm doing this, then I can do so. So that's something that I can do if I feel like doing that at a later point. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button below. If you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Functional Aesthetics EC. If you have any requests for content or things that you'd like me to do a video on, be sure to reach out to me at the link in the description, at the email account in the description below, ContentRequestsFAEC@gmail.com. And we'll see you all next time for more health and fitness related information. Thanks guys for watching. Talk to you next time.